Hi, everyone. My name is Stephanie, and I'm really excited to continue on strengthening the posterior chain of our body. And that is simply just the back side of our body. We'll be strengthening our upper back, our glutes, our hamstrings, just as we've done in the previous videos. And that will work to simultaneously stretch and find space into our chest and our hips and our thighs, the front side of our thighs, our quadriceps. This is considered all levels, so please listen to your body. If something isn't going to work for you, don't do it, and feel free to customize each pose and the entire class as much as you need to. And then same if you're on the other spectrum, if you are a super seasoned practitioner and what I'm offering you, you want a little bit more challenge or a little bit more heat, please feel free to up level the pose as you wish. We will get started right away in child's pose. Please listen to your breath, listen to your body, and have fun. All right, so you can either use a mat like I am, or you could just be on something that will feel comfortable for you to kneel on or to eventually lay down onto. And as you find yourself in a child's pose, you'll come onto your hands and knees, big toes to touch, knees wide. Send your hips back and down into your heels, walk your hands forwards, and bring your forehead onto the ground. And we'll find just a couple rounds of breath here on our own. Relax your forehead against the ground. And if you would like a little bit more here, we'll be stretching a lot into our triceps today. And I welcome you to take reverse namaste as you connect your palms and bring your thumbs to the back of your neck. So elbows are bent, and then you can walk your elbows forwards and find a deeper stretch into your triceps. Notice where your breath is happening and see if you can relocate your breath down into your belly if it's anywhere else. And you are welcome to find Ujjayi breath when you are ready to cultivate some heat. Ujjayi breath is breathing in and out of your nose with your lips sealed. And for me, it's very hot today and very hot in my apartment, so I will be finding open mouth exhales. And even with that, I know I'll be sweating throughout the whole class. So if open mouth exhales sound good to you to release some hot air with me, please take those on. Now, if you are in reverse namaste, gently plant your palms forwards. Begin to press into your hands as you gently lift up into a tabletop. Taking these first few moments to find some cat and cow. As you breathe in cow pose, look forwards, expand your chest, lift your tailbone. As you exhale, round your spine, push into the floor, tuck your chin into your chest. Again, inhale, cow pose, belly drops, look forward, expand through the collarbone. Exhale, cat, round your spine, push into your hands and finger pads, dome your upper back to the ceiling. You can continue with cat and cow, or I welcome you to find some lateral flexion now, side to side flexion. So same hip towards same shoulder, and then switching the other direction. Crunching and cinching into one side, firing up that oblique, and then finding space along the opposite side body. Also, after some lateral flexion, welcome in any other organic movements like rolling out your neck, perhaps you want to add on rolling through the hips. We'll be here for just a few more rounds of breath. Let it feel good. You're probably at home, so just let yourself be free and fluid. And then from here, walk your hands forwards, tuck your toes, find high plank. And know that anytime I say high plank, you can take it on your toes like this, or you can bring your knees down onto the ground. Notice how the knees are farther back than my hips, rather than underneath the hips like in tabletop. In your high plank, take a breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up towards the ceiling. You can pedal through your knees, bending one knee, pressing the opposite heel into the floor and switching out, or you can find a still downward facing dog. Do what your body needs today. Press down into your hands. Continue to lift your hips up high. Continue to press your chest back towards your thighs, and notice if you are dumping any weight into the heels of your palms. See if you can evenly distribute the weight into your hands. As you find a still downward facing dog, inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, look forwards, and walk your feet all the way up towards your wrists for ragdoll pose. So ragdoll, your feet are hip width distance apart. Knees are softly bent, and bent to a degree that's going to support you in a forward fold without hurting your hamstrings. Relax your neck, relax your head, and let your arms just be heavy as they're reaching towards the floor. And I just have my fingertips tented here on the ground. You can keep your fingertips on the floor or grab opposite elbows and let your head hang heavy in between your biceps. Gaze is through your legs. The top of your head is reaching for the floor. And with your weight shifted forwards towards the ball mounds of your feet, start to sway your upper body side to side. Just bringing some space in between each of your vertebrae, decompressing your spine. And then relaxing your hands down towards the ground. Keep a soft bend into your knees and very slowly roll up one bone at a time with your head rising after your shoulders. When you come up to a stance, shrug your shoulders up to your ears, roll them back and down onto your spine, and do that a couple more times. Breathe in as you draw them up, and exhale as you roll them back and down, just giving yourself a little upper back and shoulder massage here. And then as you breathe in your next round of breath, draw your arms up to the sky for mountain pose. Stay here as you continue to breathe. Push down into your feet, neutralize your pelvis, engage your core, and lengthen your fingertips as you energize your hands up towards the sky. Take one more breath in. As you exhale, connect your palms, reverse namaste, thumbs to the back of your neck. Lift your elbow tips up towards the sky. Draw your biceps close towards your ears, but then here, notice if your ribs began to splay out and your tailbone started to press back and up. Neutralize your pelvis. Core works to drive your low belly up towards your chest, and then magnetize your ribs towards the midline of your body. Good. Inhale back up to mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Dive forward as you lead with your chest and hinge at your hips. When you get to the bottom of your forward fold, allow your spine to round and chin comes close towards your chest. Halfway lift as you breathe in, slide your fingertips to your shins. Create a flat back as you draw your shoulder blades together and open your chest. Lengthen your tailbone back, core is on. Take an inhale breath. Exhale, high plank. Plant your palms, step your feet to the back of your mat. Inhale. Exhale, bend your elbows straight back and lower all the way to your belly. Untuck your toes, hands stay underneath your shoulders. Inhale, cobra variation. Just like cobra, lift your chest, maybe lift your rib cage away from the ground, little to no weight in your hands, and now bend your knees, point through your toes, maybe lift your knees and your thighs away from the ground as you engage your glutes and your hamstrings. Inhale, re-extend and lower your chest and forehead. Tuck your toes. Good. Take an inhale breath. As you exhale, tabletop hands and knees or press up into a high plank and find downward facing dog, hips high. Inhale, look forwards, lift your heels, bend your knees, and step your feet to the top of your mat, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in, strong core to protect your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, stand up, get tall. Exhale, reverse namaste, connect your palms, lift your elbow tips, lift your chest, and engage your glutes to drive your hips forwards. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold, lead with your chest. Take your time, use your whole exhale breath. Inhale, halfway lift, strong core and spine. Exhale, high plank. Plant your palms, step your feet back. Take an inhale breath. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Inhale, cobra variation. Bend your knees, lift your chest, lift your thighs. Exhale, lower everything down. Inhale, tabletop or high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, forward fold. Step your feet towards your wrists. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Stand up, get tall. Exhale, reverse namaste. Connect your palms, lift your elbow tips, and as you bend back and lift your chest, can you lift out of your low spine? Inhale, mountain pose, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, dive forwards. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, high plank. Plant your palms, step back. Take an inhale breath. Exhale, lower to your belly. Inhale, cobra variation. Lift your chest, rib cage, knees, and thighs. Exhale, lower down. Tuck your toes. Inhale, hands and knees or high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take an inhale breath. Big open mouth exhale. Awesome. Inhale, lift your right heel up. Ignite your right glute. Keep your hips pointing down. Exhale, low lunge. Step your foot between your hands. And if you need to self-assist your foot forwards, take your right hand and help your foot forwards. Engage your glutes. Engage your inner thighs and your core as you slowly rise up with grace and control. As you lengthen up through the spine, find a soft bend into your back knee to keep your pelvis neutral. Core is on. Back heel is lifted over your back toes. And then you're again engaging through the fingertips. Take one more breath in. Exhale, reverse namaste. This time adding on a double lunge as you bend both of your knees. Back knee hovers 1 inch over the ground. Squeeze into the center line of your body. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, low fly crescent. Hinge forwards as you fly your arms back. Palms face each other, pinkies to the sky. Magnetize your palms towards one another, and your gaze is towards your right big toe, so the back of your neck is long. Good. From here, inhale, warrior 2. Open your chest, reach your arms out wide. Reach in opposition through your fingertips to open your chest, and then firm up through your feet. Engage your inner thighs as you magnetize your heels towards one another. Good. Take an inhale breath. Stay here as you exhale. Good. One more inhale. Stay strong in the legs. Exhale, extended side angle. Shift forwards, reach your right arm down, and then send your left arm high. Try not to lean so much into your right arm, but rather use your obliques to keep your core lifted. Continue to breathe as you lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, can you rotate your chest upwards towards the ceiling? Good. Inhale, star pose. Heels in, toes out. Reach your arms up high. And then listen carefully. I'm actually going to flip to the other side so you can see what's happening in the arms. We'll find cow face arms with the horse squat. So cow face arms, we're starting with the right arm up, left arm down. Bend your elbows. Right palm faces your upper back. And then left fingertips are going to reach up as much as they can. Maybe you interlace your hands, maybe not, and then sink low into your horse squat. What's important here is not your fingertips interlacing, but your right elbow reaching up and your left shoulder reaching down. Notice if your booty is sticking up and back. Lengthen your tailbone as you bring space into your low back and pull your belly up towards your collarbone. Good. Inhale back up to star. Whew. I am sweating already. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Stay here and breathe as you lengthen your right shoulder up and away from your right hip. Breathe in. Exhale, low lunge, hands to the ground. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg reaches high. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left heel up, fire up your left glute, keep your hips pointing down, breathe in. Exhale, low lunge, step your foot between your palms, and I'll flip to the other side so we can still face each other. From low lunge, inhale, crescent. Engage your inner thighs as you rise up. Stay controlled, stay balanced. Stay here as you continue to breathe. Check in with your back leg. Flex your toes. Back heel stacked over the ball of your foot. Soft bend into your knee so that you have space to neutralize your pelvis. And maybe from a neutral pelvis, you can straighten your back leg. Fire up that glute. Lengthen your side body. Breathe in. Exhale, reverse namaste, double lunge. Bend both of your knees. Reach your elbow tips high up. Keep your ribs squeezing towards the midline of your body and ignite your inner thighs. Good. Inhale, crescent lunge. Re-extend your arms and back leg. Exhale, low fly crescent. Hinge forwards. Fly your arms back. Stay strong through your core. Strong through both of your legs. And then ignite your upper back as you magnetize your palms together. Good. Inhale, warrior 2. Back heel spins down. Open your chest. Arms to a T. Look forward towards your left middle finger. And as you stamp the ground with your feet, can you get firm through your foundation? Start to press your left knee back to open up your left hip socket, external rotation in that socket, in that joint. Good. Take an inhale breath. Stay strong as you breathe out. Good. One more inhale. Exhale, extended side angle, hinge forwards. Bring your left arm down, right arm swings up towards the ceiling. And again, try not to just hang out and lean into your left arm and leg, but use your core strength to keep your upper body elevated. Keep breathing as your thoracic spine finds rotation and your chest begins to orbit towards the ceiling. Breathe in. Good. Stay here. Breathe out. I know it's challenging. Good. From here, inhale, star pose. Heels in, toes out, arms to the sky. This time, cow face arms, left arm stays lifted, right arm down, bend your elbows, and maybe connect fingertips, maybe not. Take an inhale breath. Exhale, don't forget that horse squat. Sit low into your seat. Make sure that your toes and your knees are pointing in the same direction. And then again, what's important here is that your left elbow is reaching up, stretch through your left tricep. Reach down through your right shoulder. Magnetize your ribs towards the midline of your body. Low belly pulls up to your chest, and then sit low into your seat. Ooh, feel that burn. Inhale, star pose, unwind. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach your left arm high. Pause here as you continue to breathe. Retract your left shoulder away from your left ear. Lengthen your side body. Let it feel really good. Breathe in. Exhale, low lunge, hands to the ground. Inhale, left leg high. Breathe in, three-legged down dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take an inhale through the nose. Open your mouth, let some hot air go as you exhale. Awesome. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, low lunge, step between your palms. Inhale, crescent lunge, reach up. Exhale, reverse namaste, double lunge. Get low. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, low fly crescent, hinge forward, fly your arms back. Inhale, warrior two, open your chest. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, star pose, heels in, toes out. Exhale, right arm up, cow face arms, horse squat, get low. Inhale, star, unwind the arms. It's getting hot in here. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach up and back. Exhale, low lunge, hands to the ground. Inhale, three-legged downward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step your foot between your palms. Keep balance and control. Inhale, crescent lunge, reach up. Exhale, reverse namaste, double lunge, get low, squeeze into the midline of your body. Inhale, crescent, re-extend. Exhale, low fly, hinge forward, reach your fingertips back. Inhale, warrior two, open your arms to a T. Exhale, extended side angle, rotate your chest to the sky. Inhale, star pose, heels in, toes out. This time, left arm stays up. Exhale, cow face arms, horse squat. Get low, low, low. Inhale, star. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach up and back. Exhale, low lunge, hands to the ground. Inhale, left leg high, three-legged down dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath into the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, low lunge, step through. We're gonna add on just a little this time. Inhale, crescent lunge, reach up. Exhale, reverse namaste, double lunge, get low. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, low fly, hinge forward. This is where we add on. Start to load your weight into your front foot and float your left toes up and away from the ground for airplane pose, Dakasana. Hinge forwards and ignite your left glute to kick your heel higher as you hinge at your hips and lean forwards. You can keep your arms flying back, or you can connect your palms together in front of your chest. Take an inhale breath here. You could stay right here, or exhale, bend your left knee and drive your left heel into your glute. Breathe in as you re-extend. Exhale, heel to the glute. One more time, breathe in. Exhale, heel to glute. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, low fly, crescent, land soft. Inhale, warrior two, open up. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, star pose, heels and toes out. Right arm is lifted. Exhale, cow face arms. Horse squat, get low. Inhale, star. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach up and back. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg high. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Inhale, crescent, reach high. Exhale, double lunge, reverse namaste. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, low fly, hinge forwards, reach back. Breathe in, airplane pose. Load your weight into the front foot. Fire up the glute. And what's important about airplane is you are looking to create that capital T shape, but what's more important is that you have a strong line of energy from the top of your head out through your back heel. So if you're at a diagonal, that's completely fine. Take a breath in. As you exhale, bend your right knee, drive the heel into your glute. Breathe in, re-extend back. Exhale, bend your knee, heel into the glute. Inhale, re-extend one more time. Exhale, draw it in. Squeeze. Inhale, re-extend. And exhale, low fly crescent, land soft. Inhale, warrior two, open the chest. Exhale, extended side angle, open up towards the sky. Breathe in, star pose, heels and toes out. This time, left arm up, cow face arms, horse squat, get low. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior two. Breathe in, reverse warrior. Exhale, low lunge, hands to the ground. Inhale, three-legged dog. Left leg high. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath into the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Come down onto your knees. Towel off if you need. Tiny sip of water if you need. Holy moly, it's hot in my apartment. I've been taking open mouth exhales this whole time, and I've been dripping sweat. It is definitely summer 2020. So again, towel off if you need, if you're dripping like I am. Tiny sip of water. We'll get started again in just a moment. Feel free to stretch out your wrists if that feels good for you, if you're not used to being on your hands, and take this moment perhaps to take a child's pose. Find open mouth exhales in your child's pose or up here in a comfortable tall seat, and allow your breath to calm you down, to cool you down. And we want to find extended exhales to cool down. And with an extended exhale, that just means that your exhale in duration is a little bit longer than your inhale. Breathe in for 4. Breathe out for 6. Breathe in for 4. Breathe out for 6. All right, let's meet back in a downward facing dog. Plant your palms, tuck your toes, lift your hips up. Downward facing dog. Taking a couple moments inverted is so beneficial for our postural muscles and to increase our breath capacity as our diaphragm has to work up against gravity to push into our abdominal organs. So we'll stay here for a couple rounds. And again, notice if your belly, your breath can be moved down into your belly if it's up in your chest. Good. As you breathe in, send your right leg up. Exhale, low lunge. Step your foot between your palms. You can bring your back knee to the ground, or you can keep it lifted. Inhale, crescent lunge. Good, and then exhale, twist. You can either keep your chest lifted, find an open arm twist to the right, or you can bring your hands together in front of your chest, hinge forwards, and twist to the right as you hook your left elbow to the outside of your right thigh. Again, your back knee can be grounded for extra support and to just focus on the twist. As you breathe in, reach the crown of your head away from your tailbone. And as you exhale, twist a little bit deeper, keeping your hips squared forwards and letting the twist happen from your mid-spine up. Continue to breathe. Deep breath into the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, look down to your right big toe. Exhale, runner's lunge. Plant your palms, heel toe your right foot out, and lower your back knee to the ground. And then I like to take it a little bit deeper by tucking my back toes and lifting the knee, scooching it back and lowering the knee back down. You can stay up on your palms, or you can lower down onto your forearms. We'll be here for a few rounds of breath and see if you can be strong in your upper body. Notice if you're sinking down into your shoulders and activate through your chest. Push into your hands or your forearms and lift out of your shoulder sockets. Continue to breathe. Big open mouth exhales to release some steam, some heat. And you can seal your lips and breathe in and out of your nose if you are wanting to create more heat. Plant your palms underneath your shoulders if they are not already. From here, bend your knee, your back knee, and lift your chest forwards. You can stay here. This is a perfect place to stay as you ignite your glute and hamstring to pull the heel back and in. If you want to move on, root into your left palm, reach your right hand forwards, up and back as you find an external rotation in your right shoulder. And notice right away if you started to dunk into the left arm, push into the hand, lift out of your left shoulder, rotate from your mid-spine up as you find a gentle twist, and ignite the left glute and hamstring to pull the heel in rather than just using the strength of your arm. It's actually a lot harder if you don't hold on to your foot and you just squeeze and engage those muscles. Breathe in. And as you exhale, softly release your foot down. Heel toe your right foot back in. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee for low lunge. And then inhale, modified pyramid as you straighten your front leg with a soft micro bend still left in it. And keep your back heel lifted as you fold over your front leg. Hinge at your hips. As you breathe in, think halfway lift in your spine. And as you exhale, hinge at your hips, fold a little bit deeper, keeping your spine long. One more breath in, thinking halfway lift in the spine. As you exhale, hinge and fold at your hip. Good, breathe in here. Exhale, low lunge, bend back into your front knee. Take another inhale breath. I'm going to walk my hands forwards. And then exhale, forward fold, left foot hops up to meet the right. Keep a soft bend into your knees as you breathe in slowly, roll all the way up to standing. Shrug your shoulders up to your ears, roll them back and down onto your spine. From here, connect your palms together in front of your chest. And then lean into your right foot as you lift your left foot and bend your knee as you drive the heel up and into your glute as much as possible. Awesome. Keep flexing your foot and then point, flex, and point. This is a perfect place to stay, to continue on building strength in your right foot and ankle, and to continue to work on balance on your right side. You can stay with the pointing and flexing of your left foot, or keep your chest lifted, ignite your left glute and hamstring, take a breath in. As you exhale, you're just gonna pulse your foot back, back, back. Continue to squeeze your glute, squeeze your hamstring, push, push. Keep going, just 8. Keep squeezing your glute, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay here or reach your arms up and find reverse namaste. Take an inhale breath. As you exhale, keep your chest lifted, reach your elbow tips high, magnetize your ribs in, and just use your left glute to push your foot back. Breathe in and exhale, release. Arms relax down, cha-cha out your legs. So what we just did was prepared our body for King Dancer pose. Oftentimes we get into King Dancer with a strap here. in between our hands and hooked around the foot. And without the strap, we're able to just focus on the muscles that you need to strengthen in order to get into that pose. And as you can see, I am nowhere near grabbing the foot behind me. So I'm going to continue to just working on strengthening those muscles. And know that everyone's skeleton is different. You might not ever be able to go into that big of a back bend based on your spine. So be gentle with yourself and just focus on building strength in the muscles and finding simultaneous flexibility on the opposite side. All right, find downward facing dog. We got the other side to do. Downward facing dog, hips up. As you breathe in, lift your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Inhale, crescent lunge, reach your arms up. Exhale, twist to the left. Either open arm twist with your chest lifted, or revolved crescent lunge with your hands in front of your chest, twisting to the left, hooking your right elbow to the outside of your left thigh. Remember that you can bring your back knee to the floor in any of these variations. If your back knee is lifted, make sure that your toes are tucked and your back heel is stacked over the ball of your back foot. If you're in revolved crescent lunge, press firmly into your palms. Use your elbow pressing into your thigh as leverage to twist. And whichever variation you're in, make sure that your hips stay centered and square to the front of your mat as you twist from the belly button up. Take one more breath in, create length in the spine. Twist a little bit deeper. Good. Inhale, look down. Exhale, runner's lunge, hands to the ground, heel toe your left foot out, and carefully set your back knee down. And again, I want to find a little bit more length here, so I'm going to tuck my back toe, lift the back knee, and scooch the knee back and down. You can find the same layer that you took on the other side, either remaining up on your hands or lowering down onto your forearms. Breathe into the underbelly of your left hamstring and groin. Breathe into the front of your right hip. Make sure that you're not sinking down into your shoulders, but that you stay active and strong in your upper body. Finding some time to reconnect to our breath, to repower our bodies with our breath in the stillness of our practice right here. If you are not already, replant your palms underneath the shoulders. Bend your right knee behind you and then reach your chest forward. Again, this is a perfect place to stay. Lots of opening in your groin and in your left hamstring. And then also you're strengthening the right glute and hamstring as you pull the heel into the glute just using those muscles. So you can, again, stay here or reach your left arm forwards, back and up as you find an external rotation and grab your foot behind you, perhaps. Or if it's not accessible, I feel that you are at a better advantage because then you can really use your muscles to drive the heel in. And if you are able to grab your foot, try to let that grip be light so that you're really engaging your right glute and hamstring. And if you were to let go of your foot, it should stay right where it is. Breathe in. Gentle twist through your thoracic spine as you breathe out. Gently release your foot. Heel toe your left foot back to center. Tuck your right toes, lift your right knee, come back into a low lunge. And then inhale, modified pyramid. Lift your hips as you work to straighten your front leg and keep your back heel lifted. Just like in a halfway lift, shoulder blades squeeze together to keep your chest open and your spine is long. Take an inhale breath. As you exhale, hinge at your hips, fold over your front thigh. Breathe in, lengthen your spine. As you exhale, hinge and fold at your hips. Good. One more halfway lift in your spine. Shoulder blades pull together. Open your chest as you draw it forwards. Keep your spine long as you exhale, fold at your hips. Breathe in. As you exhale, low lunge, rebend your front knee. Walk your hands forward with your fingertips tented. Breathe in. Exhale, forward fold, right foot hops up to meet the left. Keep your knees bent as you breathe in slowly. Roll up one bone at a time. Shrug your shoulders up and back. Keep your chest open. Bring your hands together in front of your chest. Root into your left foot. And bend your right knee as you pull your heel up towards your glute as much as you can. Perfect. Now again, you can stay right here. Point your toes. Flex your foot. Point your right toes. Flex your foot. You can continue with that drill as you focus on building that stability in your left leg. Or flex your right foot, squeeze your right glute and hamstring, and push it back as if you're pressing the wall behind you. Keep your chest lifted and you're pulsing. Keep pushing. Chest is lifted. Go for 8, 7, squeeze, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Keep your chest lifted. Stay here. Reach your arms up. Breathe in. Exhale, reverse namaste. Bend your elbows, thumbs to the back of your neck. Elbow tips lift up. Biceps hug close towards your ears. Hug your ribs in. Core is on. Fire up your right glute and hamstring to curl your heel in. Keep lifting your chest and imagine you're grabbing your foot behind you. King dancers. Breathe in. Breathe out. Stay strong. Inhale, mountain pose. Release your foot. Reach your arms up high. Exhale, dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, strong back. Exhale, squat, tuck, curl. Fingertips to the floor. Lift your heels. Bend your knees, glutes towards your heels. Forehead to your knees, chin to chest. Ball pose or squat, tuck, curl. Poses have many names. Take an inhale breath. As you exhale, slowly make your way down onto your seat. Keep your legs straight out in front of you. As you breathe in, sit up tall. And keep your knees bent, keep your spine long as you reach forwards, leading with your chest. You can grab for your calves, your ankles, outer edges of your feet or your big toes. And again, keep your spine long and lead with your chest first rather than rounding the spine. So shoulder blades draw together. Chest is open. Belly is reaching towards your thighs, and perhaps your belly is touching your thighs. My belly is touching my thighs because my knees are bent. And what I like to do from here now is keep my belly connected to the thighs as I slowly work to drive the heels forwards. And that is how I get into my hamstring stretch. Take another full breath in. As you exhale, now round your spine, chin to chest. Reach the crown of your head forwards. Allow your upper body to surrender. And just breathe. As you inhale, slowly rise back up to a seat and scoot yourself forwards, lower onto your backs. Keep your knees bent, soles of your feet on the ground, arms down by your side. Feet are hip-width distance apart. Take an inhale breath. Exhale, bridge pose. Push into your feet, lift your hips, ignite your glutes to press your hips up and forwards, and then shimmy your shoulder blades closer together. Maybe you can interlace your fingers underneath your back as you push the pinky side edges of your hands down into the ground. Let your shoulder blades prop your chest up and closer towards your chin. And then lengthen your tailbone towards the back of your knees. Bring space into your low back rather than crunching into it. And then without moving your feet, drag your heels back towards your shoulders and feel the activation of your glutes and hamstrings. Take a breath in. As you exhale, release your grip, unshimmy your shoulders, lift your heels, and slowly lower one vertebrae at a time. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock side to side. Give your back a little massage. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. You can keep your left foot planted and push your right knee away from your face with your palm, or you can lift your left foot and interlace your hands behind your left hamstring or on top of the shin. And I'm going to take it behind the hamstring so that I can send my heel up for an extra hamstring stretch. If your left foot is lifted, you can take your right elbow and push your right thigh away from you. And if your left foot is lifted, flex your toes down towards your face as you drive your heel up. Slow breath into the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Bend your knees back into your chest and switch to the other side, supine figure 4. Finding the same variation that you took on the other side. Giving yourself some stillness, finally, in this practice. And I really hope that you stuck with me this whole time. There was definitely some challenging parts of that class. And what is so important to remember is that it doesn't matter what the pose looks like. It doesn't matter what you look like in the pose. What matters is how you feel and the muscles that you are working, and the stabilization that you are building in your joints. Bend your knees into your chest. Rock side to side, massage your back. Plant the soles of your feet onto the ground, wider than hip width distance. Knees are still bent. And we'll find an easy, gentle twist as you bring both of your knees to the left. You can keep your gaze up or you can look towards the right. And if you'd like to deepen this, you can lift up your left foot and place it on top of your right knee so that it heavies the twist. You can have your arms in any shape that supports you. And I like to just keep my arms at a T shape so that my chest is open. You might want to reach your hands overhead behind you and clasp your wrists or grab opposite elbows. Your choice. As you breathe in, bring your knees up through center and over to your right. Find the same gaze that you took before, either up, neutral, or to the left. And find the same leg variation you took before. If you took that foot over to the opposite knee, this time your right foot will rest on your left knee. And allow, with each exhale breath, allow your body to get heavier. With each exhale breath, allow your body to get cooler. As you breathe in, unhook your knees if you took that variation. Draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big squeeze. And as you exhale, find Shavasana, corpse pose, as you lengthen your arms and legs out long. Of course, if you feel any discomfort in your low back here, you can bend your knees and plant the soles of your feet on the ground wider than hip width distance and bring your knees together to support and relax your inner thighs. And I like to take corpse pose with my legs straight out in front of me. Take up as much space as you need to feel supported and comfortable. And if you feel all right closing your eyes, I welcome you to softly relax your eyes shut. Let your tongue release from the roof of your mouth. Separate your top and bottom teeth, relaxing your jaw. Relaxing all of the muscles in your face. Let your inner thighs relax. Allow your breath to find its natural rhythm. And we'll be here in Shavasana for a few minutes. So knowing that, allow your body to find complete rest. And if you notice that your mind is starting to wander, just acknowledge that it has wandered and bring your attention back to observing your breath. Without moving a muscle, just begin to bring your awareness back into your body. And once you do that, begin to deepen your breath. Slowly bring small movements back into your fingers and your toes. Circle your wrists and your ankles. And make sure you rotate in both directions. Keep your eyes closed as you look right and left. Awaken your neck. Reach your arms out long behind you. Point your toes. Big full body stretch. And carefully, one knee at a time, hug them into your body. Roll over to either your right or left side so that you can push yourself up to a seat. Connect your palms together in front of your chest and bring your gaze to your fingertips or close your eyes. Acknowledge all of the strength that your body has and find gratitude for all of the movement and mobility that you've created in your body today. As you breathe in, lift your chest up and into your thumbs, sit up tall. And as you exhale, bow forwards, honoring that strength that lies within each and every one of us. Namaste. Thank you so much for tuning in and moving with me today. I know that was challenging. It was challenging for me. And we put ourselves in these challenging shapes and encourage our muscles to engage and work with our breath so that we can get stronger. Thank you so much. Let me know if you have any questions, and I hope that you have a beautiful rest of your day. Take care.